Hey everyone. Oh wait. Yeah, okay, you're up. Hey everyone, I am back and today I'm shooting at Wonderland with the amazing Suki. Yeah, so we're just gonna head in, take some shots. Got some nice places there, some kind of ice crystal palace thing. The only thing is I've got a tiny setup today, the smallest I could go with, just in case they stop us at the gate, but hopefully they'll let this through. Just one lens, 55mm. Let's see what we can do with that. And filming on the phone because of that. Sorry, not sorry. See ya.
At the gate, they actually did stop me with the camera. I had the very small Zeiss 55mm with me for that reason and no other lens, but apparently it's a matter of the lens being detachable rather than a certain size. They did let us through with it thankfully, just asking not to take the camera out in the park. Otherwise security might ask me to delete the photos, but thankfully I have 2 cards. But this did mean that I had very limited use of the camera, unfortunately. I did take a few photos with my iPhone 14 Pro though, and I must say this thing takes incredible photos. Just look at these. Keep in mind these are edited with the same workflow I use for all of my photos. I hadn't actually been to any of these indoor areas in Winter Wonderland before, but I thought it's worth getting in for cool photos. So I had no idea what to expect, basically. This first one, which had some cool ice sculptures, was really dark as you can see, and with randomly colored lights, so basically it was a photographer's nightmare, plus being alert for security reaping cameras. We saw this cute ice tunnel and thought it was a good chance to pull out the camera for the first time, and ended up getting a few cute pics after waiting for a bunch of people to pass. I must say, these ice sculptures were seriously impressive. And yes, everything you see is actually made out of actual ice. It's unbelievable.
Look at that sword! Oh my goodness.
Then we took a few more iPhone photos, and again, I am shocked how good these are considering it was a very dim situation. I don't think my full frame camera with a 1.8 lens would do a much better job. I think I might make a video where I do the whole photo shoot with an iPhone, and if so, I'll link it up in the corner.
Fishies.
And here was another cute spot for photos, but as you can see with the lighting and the colors and the background, this is really not easy to work with, plus security guards either end of us, but took a few quick snaps anyway. Next up was the Ferris Wheel, and again, all of these locations are kind of like wild cards. I wasn't sure whether or what was going to work, but if it was, then I could get some interesting shots, and it was also a nice challenge, especially with filming video as well. Needless to say, with the limited space, and I only have one focal length, right, 55mm, and with the Ferris wheel constantly moving, so the views are constantly changing, it was quite difficult to get shots, so I definitely got the challenge that I came for, but we still made the best of it and took a bunch of shots, which I think some of them turned out pretty well.
Well, that was fairly intense. So it goes around at least 3 times. Yeah. We're like trying to shoot and film and shoot. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we can just chill, I think, a bit.
Put it up, you'll get the background.
Maybe we can actually enjoy the view now. Oh, it just stops. Okay, that's great.
Okay.
So the next stop was Bar Ice, which again is another place I've never been to, and it was just a short walk from the Ferris wheel. But I must say again, how incredible is iPhone? I mean, all of this is filmed on the iPhone 14 Pro, and this video, especially in cinematic mode, is incredible, especially considering that a lot of these are very low light situations. I'll just let you enjoy a bit more of this amazing video quality and my lovely model Suki. Okay, so we have another quote-unquote interesting lighting situation here, but again, another incredible place. Literally everything here that looks like it's made of ice is made of ice. The bar is made of ice. All of these blocks and walls are made of ice. The cups that they serve the drinks in are made of ice. So yeah, the lighting was incredibly difficult to work with. Not only was it low light, but there were a lot of different colors of light, which of course makes it very difficult to edit a shot and make a photograph that makes sense color-wise, but we managed to grab a few cute pics anyway. And just to show you this photo as an example, if I reset the edits, I mean, the colors and the lighting, as you can see, it is very tough to work with. Look at how crazy the adjustments are to bring it anywhere close to normality. So it's time to get out of this place and have a breather, plus a drink and a bite to eat, as we've been shooting non-stop and it's been really hectic so far. Just kidding, we found this cute hut and had to take a few shots here. And you guessed it, the name of the game is good lighting.
So, the music here is pretty loud. We're in this really nice, cozy little hut. We're looking for seats out there, and there weren't any, and then we found this, which is amazing. I don't know if you can hear me though, because music is pretty loud, but wow, it's been like a rush so far. Getting all these photos, going to all these different places. I'm assuming my voice is not audible though, but hey, I hope it is. I'll give you subtitles if it isn't. Anyway, yeah, we're just having a moment of respite here. Chilling with some hot chocolate and mild wine, which I just filled a cup on my leg, which is great. But yeah, after this we're gonna try to go on a carousel. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. But for now, yes, I know, I hope so. I mean, I'm sure it will be. I'm just hoping it works out, like filming and taking photos. I'm sure I can do it. Anywho, see you there in a bit.
What do you want?
Ketchup and mustard like a normal person. It's good? No.
Yeah?
Thank you!
So I don't usually try these games at theme parks because I don't think there's a good chance that you'll win, but the ones that went to Wonderland seem kind of legit. So I gave it a go because the rewards were these cute winter-themed Pokemon and I just couldn't pass it up. And to my surprise, somehow, and you can see the surprise on my face, I actually managed to win one. Now, of course, I was going to keep the plushie, but Suki, in all her meanness, just stole it from me. We were originally going to hit the ice rink as well, but everything took so much time and effort that we ended up just going to the carousel as our last stop, and it was pretty cool. So trying to take photos here, I made two mistakes. First of which was that I was sitting way too close to Suki. Again, I only had the 55mm at my disposal, so all of the shots are cropped very close. And the other one was that I wanted to capture the movement in the background, so I immediately set my shutter speed to be like a 20th of a second, which was a mistake because we were also both moving up and down. So there was no way to get a sharp shot, and by the time I switched, I mean the carousel only went for like a minute, so by the time I switched to a higher shutter speed it was pretty much done.
film that actually. Talking about starters. Obviously, you know, we both go for Charmander, right?
Yeah. Toilet paper roll away.
But you know, second or third playthrough, you can go for a Squirtle.
It is better.
But this one's got pink earmuffs, which is really cool.
All pastel.
Well, that was lots of fun, and thank you for watching. Now we're gonna head home and do the second part of the shoot, which is gonna be lingerie with maybe some nudity thrown in, and that's gonna go up on Patreon. So if you want to check that out, follow the link down below. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and see you all next time.